welcome to Walk Right, A Path to Healing. This is our very first episode, so thank you for joining us and thanks for stopping by. And today, simply, we're going to talk about the monkey in the cabinet. Now, you might be tuning in just because you saw that title and you're like, yeah, let's see what this whack job's going to be talking about. Good Lord. But no, my hope is that you really find this program today to be helpful in helping you recognize and understanding the monkey in the cabinet in your own life. I think it's where you could start the process to a path of healing, quite honestly. So yeah, we're going to be talking about the monkey in the cabinet. And that is simply this. It's the continued pain you keep putting yourself through. Day after day, week after week, maybe month after month, year after year like I did. You could be doing this to yourself. You could be doing this pain with somebody else, another person, such as an addict like I did. It's your actions, it's your thoughts, it's your processes that keep you in this trauma and pain. In most cases, the monkey is an addict, it's an abuser, an enabler, maybe your own codependency or a combination of all of them. We all have different stuff that we go through. So today, we're going to be talking about codependency. I think it's really important because I lived there for many years. I was partnered with a father who was an alcoholic for some time in my life. I was married to a wife that became an addict and it ultimately took her life. But with codependency, while all partners of addicts or abusers are not codependent or become codependent, the majority of us already are codependent, and maybe we don't know it until we found this monkey in the cabinet. So I'm coming from an area of just my experience of being a codependent, living with an addict. You might be stuck in this codependency world and you just don't know it. But you're also probably going, well, that's a big, hefty word. What is that? Codependency is thrown around in the healing world, the counseling world. And it's basically codependency simply this. If you're letting another person's behavior affect you, or you're obsessed with controlling another person's behavior, you're displaying codependency traits. If you try to fix somebody, or you're trying to fix the situation because it makes you feel better, because you're so involved with this person that, if they're in a bad mood, you're in a bad mood. If they're happy, you're happy. If you're totally obsessed with their behavior and they're letting it affect you, that's a big part of codependency. And that was my side of it. And you might be obsessed with controlling another person's behavior. I was on that side as well. You just might think you could fix it, and you might think that if you fix all this situation, you fix the problem, it'll go away and everybody's going to be happy. You could develop codependent relationships with almost anybody in your life. Like I said, it could be maybe you're an addict yourself. Maybe you're not. Maybe it's with somebody else, a spouse or somebody. I always had it. I just didn't realize it until it was deep into my wife's addiction that I really understood codependency. Codependency displays itself as loving and caring because most codependents are good people that just love to help others and put others before them. And it starts out as a loving trait, a caring trait, and it becomes quite destructive in codependent relationships. It starts by trying to help or fix the addict. If I just fixed my wife, things will be better. That's what we're going to do. We're going to fix my wife. Or maybe you're smothering another person with love because you're a love addict and you're chasing such an emotional high with that person that you try to become so attached to them and smother them that it becomes destructive as well. Those are all codependency traits. And like I said, they start out as caring and loving because that's the natural thing that we want to do. But it gets rolled up into this just toxic mess.